Since the beat still going, rock lit, I'm blowing dollar checks, I'm coming all the time, I'm scoring. Laid back compatible, switching up my audibles, not in front of clown niggas like it's full lateral. Some stuck with me, but the other ones left. Those was the low life, the other ones just. Long live my hood, yes I came from that place, from the old special stone, we call it double A. You might see me on the tube, you might see me on the street, but I made it in the lab, making beats. I beat the blocks, I beat the rocks, I beat the cash, I beat that ass, I beat the finish, got you lacking in the past. I did the dash, I did it by myself, I did the product, and I didn't need no help. I did the ups, I beat the down, I beat the roads, heading to a new town. The shit got hard, I beat the odds, I beat the family, now we all apart. Now I'm in the lab, looking for the star. I'm on the grind, can't waste no time. I'm CEO, yes I'm down for mine. I beat the drums, I beat the streets, forever yours. I beat the beats, I beat the beats, I beat the beats, I beat the beats. Yo, what's the deal? What's the deal, everybody? How y'all doing out there tonight? You know what I'm saying? Blessed, I hope. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing pretty good myself, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, you know what I'm saying? Let me give thanks to my high power, to the one I would call my God. And I think he should do the same. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, let's go ahead and get these birthdays out the way before I get to my show. You know what I'm saying? My brother from another mother. May his mother rest in peace. You know what I'm saying? May our mother rest in peace. You know what I'm saying? In paradise. You know what I'm saying? Happy birthday to you, Craig Davis, man. My man Craig, Joe. My buddy. I talked to him the other day, too. Much love. You know what I'm saying? And then I got another birthday shout out for another brother, man. You know what I'm saying? Who I'm very proud of. You know what I'm saying? From the hood. You know, Brandon Ross, man. Keep doing your thing, bro. You know what I'm saying? Make it to the top, man. It's up there for you. We got Betty Galloway Williams. You know what I'm saying? Happy birthday to you, Betty. Ashante Crawford, namesake, just as well as Cecil Crawford. Y'all namesake, y'all have a good time on y'all birthday, man, with many more to come. You know what I'm saying? Thanks for tuning in, Isaiah. I see you out there, man. You feel me? And today I want to put a comic up too, man. I want to put a topic up. Put it like that. Put the topic up for us. You know, I always try to come with something different every rip. You know what I'm saying? To talk about. But just be advised, you can get up here and just bring a topic to the flow, and it'll just be something that we can talk about. You know what I'm saying? We streaming, so just be mindful of, you know what I'm saying, how we talk and stuff. But this is my topic right here, everybody. Be different, man. That's what I just want you to be different. You know what I'm saying? I got to thinking about a lot of things, and I'm looking at the news and all this type of stuff on how you know how we repeat things. You know how clothes that we used to wear is starting to come back out and shit, come back in style. It'd be the same. What? It'd be the same design, but a little more moderate. You know, like somebody put a little twist to it. You know what I'm saying? Everything that we got, we repeat, man. You know what I'm saying? That's why I tell you to be different on doing stuff. Far as your learning on growing up and things like that, try to learn all you can so you have a whole lot of doors open for you. You know what I'm saying? Cause you know what I'm saying? It seems like, say for instance, right? Person, you know what I'm saying, enjoying their life. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about drinking, smoking, you know what I'm saying, getting fucked up every day. You know what I'm saying, in their life. And then they come to a conclusion where they got tired of it and they saw more potential in themselves and went out, got a job, or, you know what I'm saying, got something bringing in revenue and things like that. You know what I'm saying? But they only learned this one thing, you know what I'm saying, as far as to get money. You know, when he first came out with it, you know what I'm saying? Money was coming left and right and all that type of shit. But as time went on and shit, you know what I'm saying? Uh, shit started going to the left. You know, it don't played out and shit like that. You know, too many people don't shop, participate, or whatever you want to call it, or something like that. And then the person don't have nowhere else to go. That messes it up in the long run when we don't focus on nothing. That's why I say be different and don't do the same thing that everybody do. Because if it's a lot of people doing the same thing, eventually it's gonna wear out real fast. Cause everybody doing it. Everybody gonna be used to it and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? That's why we should be different. And most of all, be open minded on what you're doing. I hate to see a person that come up hustling and shit, don't have hard times and shit, and start doing good. And start doing good to a point where they fall, where they trip and fall. You know what I'm saying? And they can no longer, you know what I'm talking about, walk on the left leg or whatever and shit. Like, some people will sit down for the rest of their life and won't get back up. Some people will look for a wheelchair, want to be pushed around and shit like that. You got people that using crutches. But you also got people who give themselves rehabilitation on getting better, meaning they had a second option on what they needed to do. You got some people that did drugs back in the days, heavy. It don't change their life today. You know what I'm saying? Don't got a job. You know, and that's why I tell everybody when you do something, don't get comfortable at it. Continue to find something to do to make up for all that time extra that you have. Cause things got a notion of repeating itself. You know, dealing with life. Things replay themselves at times and shit. You know what I'm saying? It's just like those people that used to get high real good, you know, back in the days, and then they don't got themselves together, nice job and shit like that. And the reason I tell a person don't get comfortable because anything can happen, even when you're on top. You know, some people be on top and fall and don't know how to get back up. But those people always remember and can go back to that one same thing that they know very well without knowing anything else, and fall back into lunacy. And you know, I don't had a few friends that did that, you know what I'm saying? We don't got fucked up and shit like that back then in the day and did this and shit. I probably took the little cocaine or whatever and shit like that, but you know, that was back in the days and shit. But the motherfuckers don't turn their life around and got right. But you can't turn your life around and stand in the same place around the same people, places, and things. Because you're on top, you can fall at any time. And it's a lot of people that falls every day. Programs that they don't been on, don't been terminated. Shit that they can't do no more. And then they don't have nowhere else to go. So they go back to using drugs. They go back to penitentiaries. They go back to death.
because that's all they thoughts and everything will circle around. That's why I tell a person to have an open mind about things. Don't base yourself, your life on one particular thing. See, me, I'm different. I'm always on the move, always on the go. Always trying to do something, always trying to think of something. I know where I came from already. And you got a lot of guys that have a few dollars in their pocket right now that used to get high back in the days. They don't get high like that no more. But they don't got no room in front. They ain't got shit in front of them. They don't got no skills or nothing like that. Their choice ain't nothing but to go back to using drugs, robbing motherfuckers, selling drugs, gambling, or something like that. Because they never had that outlook on life outside of their life. You know, I had to get away from that. Doing the same thing, expecting different results. Now, the more I hang around with the crowd and with people and shit, I'm making myself a disadvantage on information and instructions on how to do shit. Because if I'm around the same crowd, they ain't talking about nothing but the same old shit all the time. Ain't nothing. You know what I'm saying? It's what make us today. Just on yesterday's show, I told you that we got the power as a whole. We can't get none shit. We can't get shit done individually except fixing ourselves. But as a whole, we can move mountains. We can put teachers in play. We can put lawyers in play. We can put policemen in play. But that's only if we was on one accord. As a whole. Right now, we individually inclined to ourselves. So you got people out there that'll do anything. You know what I'm saying? And rather embrace a false way of living. I was looking at this article. I don't know, y'all probably had seen that the preacher was on there talking about Young Boy. Your Young Boy had a video. He had a put up a video and shit like that of him talking and shit like that. And Young Boy, you know what I'm saying, went outside. He always somewhere in Aspen, staying in the big ass mansion, surrounded by white snow, white trees, beautiful out there and shit like that. On a video and shit. But the words that he said, you know, made me think about something. He was like, man. He was like, yeah. He said, yeah, they got me. He said, yeah, they got me. You know, they got me. And, you know, it was subliminal. You know what I'm saying? You don't got in the gang, you know what I'm saying? You just can't let money control your life. So now he all the way out there, and, you know, being a superstar is very hard because, you know, you can't hang around too many people no more when you get shit. Because you don't know who wants something out of you and who trying to, you know what I'm saying, swindle something up out of you or whatever. You know, you somehow lose a social life and you get to hang with another type of crew or whatever you want to call it. Another society, a uppity society. Like, you know, it's like people that be in cliques today. They don't want some people hang with them. They too good for some people and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But he was like, yeah, they got me. He talking about the industry. The industry don't fuck him up to where he can't even hardly think straight. When he leave, he got to have bodyguards. He got to calculate his steps everywhere he go. And now they looking at all that material shit on their neck and shit, and that they driving shit, and say this shit just ordinary. This just something somebody put together that, you know what I'm saying, that do this and do that and shit. This shit not work for life. You know what I'm saying? He say, from now on, from here on out, this day, man, I'm finna work on positive shit, and I want to give my audience and the shorties that's following me a way out and let them know about what's going on and things like that. You know what I'm saying? In other words, I don't know. You might have seen the light up there in the Aspen. You might don't got kind of religious to where, you know what I'm saying? We finna get like that, but it's a lot of things going on, you know what I'm saying, in that industry. I'm hearing about Puffy, you know what I'm saying, Biggie Pac, all type of shit, you know what I'm saying? I got them at the man stepping on bodies and stuff. Everybody he mess with passed and died and all this, you know what I'm saying? And it just had me to look at a whole lot of things, you know what I'm saying? I just be asking, just saying out, just asking myself and thinking on it. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, I just looked at the thing where Ice Cube and all them was watching Ice-T get a star. And it was a celebration. And I just got to, I don't know, I be thinking weird sometimes, but I'm just wondering, you know what I'm saying? Why a star got to be on the ground? Why we got to step over famous stars and stuff like that? You know what I'm saying? If they did give me a star, I don't think I want it to be on the ground. You know what I'm saying? Could y'all make an exception for me and make a motherfucking statue and put my shit up where people can keep their head up and look at my star? I don't want nobody looking down on my star. I don't want nobody stepping over my star, spitting, pissing, throwing garbage on my star. You know what I'm saying? Who made it to where stars are on the ground in Hollywood and shit? They put stars on the ground. Why they can't be up high where a star belongs? You gotta look up for a star, not down. So whoever created the star, is they star gonna be on the ground, or is it gonna be over all the other stars? Or is it somebody bigger? You know what I'm saying? If you know what I mean, somebody that's really in control. Something like another society. I don't know, but I tell them to make an exception for me. I was like, man, sorry, whoever it is with these stars on the ground, I don't want my star on the ground. I don't want people to look down on me. You know what I'm saying? Can I get you to put me a star up high somewhere? You know what I'm saying? Build some type of statue or shit. You know what I'm talking about? You can hang it on a pole. You know what I'm saying? Put it on a gold pole or whatever. But I want people to look up to my star, not down. You know what I'm saying? If I'm down on star, that makes me think it's somebody above me. You know? When it's down on the ground, it makes it look like it's somebody up over you that you are praising or something like that. When they die, where they start gonna be at? I know not on the ground. Where people walk, piss shit and all that, throw food on your stars, step on you. But that's just another thing though, people. Don't try to do nothing but give a person sight, you know what I'm saying? And just like I say, we people that tend to repeat things and shit, you know what I'm saying? Shit come out and repeat itself. It just be in a different form. It just be enhanced. modified or whatever and shit like that. All that shit don't came back out. Bell bottoms don't came back out. Back outs for the ladies, all types of shit. It comes back out. You know what I'm saying? It's like the same process with a different design. You know what I'm saying? And that's what we supposed to do as a person. We supposed to enhance ourselves. We don't supposed to stay on the same page, looking the same, wearing the same shit, acting the same. We supposed to modify ourselves, enhance ourselves. You know what I'm saying? We don't look for the same jobs. We don't do the same thing. And we just don't do one thing. And that's what I'm stressing today. I don't want a person just to get stuck on doing one thing, get comfortable at doing one thing. And that be the only motherfucking thing you know how to do out of life. And then when that fail and go out of style, then you go back to getting high, strung out. Go back to drinking a lot at a later age. You know what I'm saying? I know it's cool and it's fine, it's dandy. We do it when we young and shit and get messed up and shit till we earl and all that type of shit. But there can't be no front door, back door type shit. You only can get it and do it like that one time. As you get older, your shit supposed to get sociable. You're supposed to drink social. And you're supposed to drink responsible. Everything is supposed to be responsible when it got to do with your body. You know, I know they got the pills out here, the X. I know they got the blue pills for the for ecstasy and all that type of shit. But people do that shit every day, all through the day. You know what I'm saying? One trivial old person, you know what I'm saying, to do a pill, pop a pill or whatever and shit like that on a special occasion. What you finna do? You finna be, you know what I'm saying, secluded with somebody or something like that, or have a good time. But every day, when that one wear off, then you need another one. We abuse them. We abuse a lot of things. We abuse the drinking. You know what I'm saying? It's like our day don't be right without that shit. And people don't made it like that to where they won't have a good day unless they high. And if you're not high, what else could you think about? You ain't thinking about motherfucking working. You're trying to think of where you can go get high. And shit, don't nothing but one thing come before that, and then that's money. You don't think about money. You ain't gonna think about how to get it. You see it, you at it. They call them people pocket watchers. People that watch your moves, watch your pockets or whatever and shit like that. That's why I tell a person, be open on what you're doing and what you're learning and stuff like that. Trying to learn more as you can going through life. So your doors will be multiple. You know, when one door closed, you know it's another one open for you. You know what I'm saying? That's all I be saying. You know, I want the best for everybody all the time. But that's all I can do is tell you and shit. You can't blame me for nothing. Everything that takes place in your life is your doing. It's your part playing. So if you fucked up, that's your fault. You can't blame nobody out here but yourself. Because this shit out here is help out here to get. All you have to do is go get it. Don't nobody owe you shit, so you can't get mad cause ain't nobody gave you your way and did this for you or nothing like that. Don't nobody owe you shit. Not even conversation, attention, nothing. You know what I'm saying? Nobody owe nobody, man. I used to think that, but you know what I'm saying? As I get older, I get wiser. You know, I had a whole lot of decent friends that I can get good conversation out of, but you know what I'm saying? Psst, man, you only can prove how yourself is. You feel me? How you kick it, how you act, your fucked up parts. You know what I'm saying? You know, I hold a lot of them to my heart that's keeping in touch with me, but the ones that don't keep in touch with me, be all that laugh and funny kicking and shit like that, man, you crazy. Believe me, I know. Everybody know who, you know what I'm saying? Who act funny around them, who don't really appreciate them. People know. But you get the right to tolerate shit. You know what I'm saying? You tolerate shit. You ain't got to participate or whatever and stuff like that. But a push, pain, or shove, and you ain't had no control, man. You could tolerate, man. Be yourself, stay your distance. But yeah, man, you know, it's a lot of people out there. You know what I'm saying? Do them. Some phony kick it. It's live phony kick it. Shit. I know a lot of them. But that ain't nothing for me to dwell on. Because it ain't doing nothing for me. It ain't benefiting me. It ain't putting no food in my house, paying no bills or nothing like that. So why should I dwell on that? I dwell on real shit. You know what I'm talking about? And right now, you know what I'm saying? I'm okay. You know, that's in my plan anyway. That's why I'm okay. Because it's in my plan. I don't tolerate bullshit. No, I don't be around people who, you know what I'm saying, who did shit either. I'm that smart. I'm smart enough to know not to hang around trouble. That's how smart I am. You know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing but something basic for a complicated person. Yeah. Although all my peeps all my peeps usually get on when I get offline, you know. I be seeing them on there, but you know, like I say, to each his own. You know. In a minute, you know, I welcome everybody, but you know what I'm saying? Mike Larry ain't never finna kiss no ass from nobody. You know. But I know most people come on when they want to be seen or whatever, or heard or whatever. You know. But you know, everybody ain't like yourself. Ain't gonna be nobody like you. Everybody is different in their own form. Don't never think nobody is like you and think like you. You know what I'm saying? I know don't nobody think like me. You know what I'm saying? Because it shows in action. Might have a handful, a couple and shit like that, but many don't. You know, be a whole lot of people walking in the same direction. You know what I'm saying? Doing the same thing. Straight up. And it's hard to get somewhere when you're following others. You take the focus off yourself. You know, like I say, everybody is individually inclined and shit. So Do what makes you. You know what I'm saying? And make sure you just don't do one thing. Be an open person, like I said. Be an open person. Learn much as you can. You know what I'm saying? Because when things go sour, sometimes a person don't know shit except the shit that they started off on. And that's robbing, getting high, gang banging, getting drunk, all that shit. They don't have nothing else to think about in the world because they have not been taught that. They ain't been aware that. They haven't been, you know what I'm saying, introduced to things like that. So they tend to repeat themselves. Just like repeat offenders. Just like old clothes, old hairstyles and shit like that. If you don't know nothing else, you're going back to what you know, right? So be different. Learn much as you can. So if that fall apart, you know what I'm saying, it's another door open. Because you know how to do this as well. And you know about that in this too. You got a couple of doors open. It ain't going to cause you to self-destruct, to go out, to have to rob nobody. To go out and get high. Or whatever you need to do. And get strung out all over again or whatever. Be different, people. You know what I'm saying? Be different. Straight up. Only the individual change. Everything else stays the same, okay? So this is my little segment right here for the 30 minutes. I only said I was going to get on for 30 minutes. I've been doing a 30-minute thing and things like that. But, you know, just something to think about. So in the meantime, between time, man, like I say, embrace them elders. Get them kids out the streets. And to be aware is to be alive. May the few righteous be many righteous. You know what I'm saying? Real talk, food for thought.
Since the beat still going, rock lit, I'm blowing dollar checks, I'm coming all the time, I'm scoring. Laid back compatible, switching up my audibles, not in front of clown niggas like it's full lateral. Some stuck with me, but the other ones left. Those was the low life, the other ones just. Long live my hood, yes I came from that place, from the old special stone, we call it double A. You might see me on the tube, you might see me on the street, but I made it in the lab, making beat, I beat the blocks. I beat the rocks, I beat the cash, I beat that ass, I beat the finish, got you lacking in the past. I did the dash, I did it by myself, I did the product, and I didn't need no help. I did the ups, I beat the downs, I beat the roads, heading to a new town. The shit got hard, I beat the odds, I beat the family, now we all apart, now I'm in the